Is the Occupy movement full of rapists, thieves, and criminals? Yes, but more importantly, racists. Firstly, sorry for the low res, technical difficulties this week, but we'll have it fixed by next week. I wanted to talk about the fact that I've had the chance to see a lot of the Occupy protests across the country. And to be honest, I feel bad for a lot of these people. Most of them are not very smart, and I think a lot of them are misfits, or dropouts or addicts really just looking for a place to belong, so my heart goes out to them. And of course, Barack Obama has chosen to identify with these people, and I think that's because when you're polling poorly with general mainstream America, you have to dance with the one that brought you, in this case, radical leftist socialists. But the people with whom I really have a problem are the media and entertainment elite who are trying to build up this movement and these people into something they're not, as though they're the politically aware social conscience of America, as opposed to the real morons that they are. Now, these are the same folks who accuse the Tea Party of being racist.
And yet there's another problem. You have what I call the get the N-word out of the White House party, the Tea Party.
What is that? What underlines that? Screw the country. We're going to do whatever we do to get this black man. We're going to do whatever we can to get this black man out of here.
Wait, the same Tea Party whose favored candidate right now is Herman Cain?
Ain't that the truth? We want to get this out so we can get that in.
This same media tries to romanticize the Occupy movement, much like they did with the 60s flower power delinquents. So I'm using the media logic here. If the Tea Party is racist because the person with whom they disagree on policy is black, then the occupiers must all hate Jews.
You're a bum, Jew.
Wait, these people really are racist?
You got the money. That's why you're fighting the Jewish man.
And I think that the Zionist Jews who are running these big banks in our Federal Reserve, which is not run by the federal government, they need to be run out of this country.
You can't even speak English? Are you Israeli? Go back to Israel. Go tell Israel. Go back to Israel.
Yes, folks, not only have there been countless arrests and calls to violence at the Occupy protests, but if you Google Occupy and racism, you will find dozens upon dozens of racist or anti-Semitic tirades. And I would encourage you to take those links and post them to your Facebook, your Twitter, your blog, and hashtag it Occupy Racism, so that you can help counterbalance the narrative that the media has tried to set here. Once you do, let me know below and I'll do my best to respond. And who knows, maybe the media will stop throwing out racist accusations toward the wrong people. The same people who want to elect a black man to the presidency of the United States. A real black guy too, not a biracial guy who was raised by white people, but a full-on black dude.
And Herman Cain is probably well liked by some of the Republicans because it hides the racist elements of the Republican Party, conservative movement, and Tea Party movement.
All right, so you're onto a game. I see. You occupiers and that good time gal Janine. We would have gotten away with it too. You're right. We do hate all blacks, Jews, and Mexicans. Herman Cain? We went him in there because he's not a real black man. One day he'll unzip himself, you'll see he's Val Kilmer. But if it weren't for your overt racism, we wouldn't be called on our covert racism. See, it's a topsy-turvy world. Everything's down, everything down is up. Real racism's not racism, and racism is racism.
You're a bum, Jew.